blessing on my life. Mama, you deserve a pot of gold.
All right, folks, so there's a reason that song is playing, but at just 23 years old, Javon Keys, who's right here, he's accomplished a lot. He recently snagged the Prime Minister's Youth Award for Journalism, and he credits all of this to his mom, Claudette Thomas. I suspect he's been a little bit humble also because he's put in a whole lot for a long time, as young as he is. Morning, friend.
Morning.
Welcome to Smile Jamaica. It's
Thank
morning
you so
time.
much for having me.
Yeah, man. Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, I guess after you got nominated, it probably wasn't a surprise that you thought you were going to win. But were you surprised you were nominated in the first place?
I was, and it's probably because of how I'm always built. I'm always saying to myself, you know, no matter how hard I work, there are always things for me to improve, and probably that's sometimes a negative trait to have. So I said to myself, you know what, I've done the work, and if I'm credited, fine. If not, it's okay at the same time. So it was a little surprise in a sense, but when I got in the game and I knew I was nominated, I knew that I'm in the game, so it's about putting my best foot forward.
And it's not negative, it's, you're perfectly right in the way you think. Where did this come from? Where did this idea to be in the media, to be a journalist, where did it start?
So I'll tell you, I used to watch Smile Jamaica a whole lot. Used to see you and Simon Crosskill and Carlet Dillian and the whole team. But I also used to watch Quiz with Archibald Gordon, and I used to say, I want to do this. I want to be on television. I want to read the news as well. So that's something that I was always very interested in. But there was a time when I said, all right, I'm interested in that, but I also want to teach. So for most of my primary school life, I wanted to be an educator, I wanted to teach, and when I got to high school, I wanted to teach Spanish. But the love for media and communication, I think, really hit home at St. Diego High School, and I call St. Diego name all the time because St. Diego is a big part of who I am. So in third form, one of my teachers, Shane Edwards, he gave me a script and said, okay, you go and voice this, I'm going to record you for the 270th anniversary and of St. Diego, and it's from there we had a media group. I was a part of the media group. I wrote stories for the media group and so on, and then I became editor-in-chief of the media group, and then it was clear that I'm going to go into media.
I suspect these baby pictures are all of
right,
you.
those are me.
You're not embarrassed?
No, I'm not.
No, you're not embarrassed when you say all that. That's a good thing you get a look older. I feel you get a better looking.
Right, I agree with you there. But the facial features are still the same.
The media is so huge. I mean, you could have been a producer, a director. Did you know from then that you just want to be a presenter?
No, no? I didn't know from then. And I'll backtrack a little bit. I knew that, so before I got into media fully, I wasn't even clear on the direction I was going to take. Because when I applied to UWI, I applied for international relations and got through and said, I'm going to do IR. I've made up my mind because I know I wanted to do so many things. Got through for IR, and then I got through for integrated marketing communication. I'm saying, Lord God, you confused me now. But then I got through, chose IMC, and then I got a free internship, an unpaid internship at Business Access TV. Yep. So in going there and writing and realizing I have a knack for news, I love writing and so on, that's where I decided, okay, I'm going into journalism, and I'm interested in presenting and so on.
Tell me about your mom's influence. That's your mom, right?
Right, that's my mom.
Tell me about her influence.
My mom is the cornerstone of who I am. Her sacrifices has showed me really that life is about hard work. It's not about the circumstances that you are in now. It's about working towards that ultimate goal. So I've seen my mom work so hard through thick and thin. I've never been wanting because of the sacrifices she has made, and it just fills my heart because everything that I do and I am able to do, yes, my hard work is there, so I'm not discrediting my own work, but I know that the sacrifices she has made, without her and without the work that she has done, I would not be where I am today at all.
It is quite possible you've done this before, but just look into that camera and say something to your mother.
Mommy, you have worked so hard for these 23 years, and I've said this to you before, that this award is yours because of the sacrifices you have made for me, because of the work that you have done. I've seen you toil, I've seen you push irrespective of the challenges and everything that we face, but you have worked, and I am just so happy that you are my mother. I am your son, and I work to ensure that I can do better for us, so that, you know, life can be better for us. So thank you for all the sacrifices you have made. I love you, Mommy.
I don't know why I said that, you know, because I there one ball, I know, I don't know why I get involved. That was fantastic, by the way. Do you know, and you probably do know, you went to San Diego,
Right.
like Archie. You're the head boy.
I was head boy, like
Like Archie. You got a scholarship to the university, the same scholarship Archie got.
Right.
And you actually sound a little bit like him.
Well, so I'll give you a joke. In the news center, they call me Small Archie. And I mean, when I just came, because I started in the news center in 2019, I was like, oh gosh. You know, but it's something that I guess I'm proud of, because Archie is someone who I definitely look up to. I emulate him to an extent. So it feels good to be able to be compared to Archibald Gordon because of the work that he does. And I mean, he's an excellent broadcaster, an excellent
The fact that you got the Prime Minister's Youth Award, are you bonded in any way? Are you asked to do anything because I give you an award, so you have to do this, or no?
No, the award really is to highlight the work that young persons across the island have done. And again, I'm privileged to be a part of that cadre of young persons. But the expectation clearly is that you being awarded doesn't mean that the work stops there. And I mean, I said it in my interview, whether I had gotten the award or not, the work would continue. And the work will continue, because the work that we do and I do, I think, is a work that a job that helps so many people. And that's really what we are about, and what the award
young
is.
Young people are given a hard time for the most part. As a coach of young people, I can tell you that. Again, look in the camera as we come to the end of the interview and tell the youngsters what's necessary in any field to be successful. I mean, any field, not just your field, but why are you, apart from you told me your mother, why are you didn't fall off, you didn't get into drugs, you didn't do anything like that? Explain to them what they need to do.
Sacrifice. Be willing to put in the hours, be willing to put in the time, dedicate yourself to honing your craft, honing the skills and your talent. And it's okay if right now, where you are in your own space, you're not sure exactly what you want to do, that's fine. But you have to be willing to know the direction you want to take, be willing to do what's necessary to get where you want to go. And sometimes it means a leap of faith. You may not see the clear direction, but sometimes you have to jump off and swim. And if it means that you're going to take that internship, you're going to reach out for help, do it, because it's absolutely necessary to be where you want to be, get where you want to go, and just be excellent.
Exactly what you do now, where you do it, and what time you do it.
So I'm the host and producer for the business discussion program, The Exchange. I'm a producer for Primetime News, so I work in the news center, write stories for Primetime News and the other news packages on the station. I'm also one of the presenters for JNN News.
All right, good to see you. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank
you
so much.
All the best for the holidays, and for all of us, hopefully 2021 will be much greater.
Certainly, all the best for the new year.
Yeah, man, good to see you. And hey, moms, hope you heard that. And I won't tell you all the while, but it was fantastic. Mr. I'll cry. His name is Javon Keys, and he won the Prime Minister's Youth Award for Journalism. And we've had a few. We've had I think Vashan and Giovanni also got the Prime Minister's Youth Award for Journalism. Apparently, me too old to forget an award, you know. So, I know.
A national honor.
After the break, we head to the bar for a few drinks to ring in the new year. Do we? All right. Soon come. Maybe I'll invite him to say, well, I'm too young for drink. We'll soon come back.